What's up, Spirit fam? My light beings. That's gonna be a new movement. Because everybody's gonna want to be a fucking light being. Everybody. It's gonna be like fucking thug life for Tupac. Except more on a more positive note. But like I said, Tupac had a good fucking thing going on, you know? And he was, the same aspects that I'm gonna share with you in this video is the same thing. Like, accepting the light and the dark as one without any need to change it, and just embrace it both and let them balance each other out. And I think that's what Tupac was getting to with this whole thug life thing, you know, like, don't run from your past, be you, you know? If you come from the streets and you're fucking hood or you're fucking thug or you're this or you're that, then be that, but be that with love, you know? You don't have to project hate onto anybody in order for you to express yourself and be heard. So many people force this fucking hate and fear onto others as a way to make themselves feel wanted and accepted and powerful. But all that shows me is a lack of power, a lack of self-worth, and a lack of confidence. Because if you were confident and you were powerful, you would know it and you wouldn't have to force that on anybody. It's just gonna vibe. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about this video, is just accepting everything that you are right here, right now, without a need to change any of it. You don't need to change it. It is you. And once you can embrace that, and you can merge the light and the dark and balance it out, you're becoming your true authentic self. And when you express that to the world, it's going to be heard without force. It's going to be accepted without force. And people are just going to want to be a part of that and just have you in their energy field because you're just a great person and you're fucking high vibing, you know? And that goes for everybody else as well, you know? Removing judgment from others. Maybe that one person doesn't vibe with you. All that tells me is that that person's not supposed to be in your life. And that they're not in alignment with your life purpose. So you could just let them pass by without judgment. And then the people that you do vibe with, that you do connect with, that tells you like, okay, you have a purpose with this person. They're here to teach you something, you know, contribute to your purpose. You know, one thing I realize is, you know, you could have 1,000 dreams, you know, 1,000 people coming together, 1,000 different dreams, and we could all merge them into one dream because everybody has their own part. But no more judging. Just let go of that judgment shit, because we don't always act accordingly. Sometimes we act out of pocket. Sometimes we do things that we're not proud of. But we could just accept it and say, hey, you know, I didn't like the way I fucking reacted there, and I'm gonna do better next time. And as long as you're always striving to do better and to be of service, then you're a fucking light being. And that's going to be a movement, like that thug life shit. So that there'll be like light being life or something. Light being, baby. Light beings. Everybody's going to want to be a fucking light being, because it's just like their fucking fullest potential. That's what a light being is. Someone who is embracing their full potential, that takes their darkness and merges it with their light and shines that on the fucking earth, and people vibe with it and like, yeah, I like this fucking dude. I like this woman. Beautiful soul, you know? But I'm not sure how it's going to come together, but there's going to be certain codes of conduct. Not just anybody can claim that they're a fucking light being until they embody that of a light being, which is compassion, which is love, which is being of service, which is letting go of judgment, which is just fucking embodying every aspect of yourself. That's what a light being is. I'm a light being because I spread my word, I spread my message, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. And I understand that it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Not everybody's gonna fucking understand it. But that just goes to show that they are on their own path and they're going to find their own way. And I have nothing for them. Fucking light beings, man. We're fucking light beings. You could say that with pride. You could say it with pride. But if you express yourself freely, out of love, out of service, just to help other individuals going through their awakening or their difficult times in life or anything, and you just want to help them because you feels good to help another individual out without any hidden motive of, oh, I'm going to get in on this, or, you know, I'm going to get what's mine, or fuck that. The universe already has a whole fucking pot of gold waiting for you. But in order to receive that pot of gold, you're going to have to become your light being body. You're going to have to embody this light being, because we all have it, but it's all fucking watered down and clouded by fucking social conditioning, poor parenting, and fucking whatever else. And I know that's part of my purpose, is calling these fucking parents out. They're fucking us up. And yes, I know it's not their fault. They're doing the best that they can. But sometimes, you know, if you're just not fucking in the mood and you're irritable, take your goofy ass in the room. Don't even bother me with that fuck shit, man. I'm good. You know? So many people like to fucking project their fucking bad day onto others. I've seen it happen in my family. It's fucking sad. To a fucking 4-year-old kid, you know? Like, it's ridiculous. And if you could fucking reflect back on your childhood where your parents went wrong, then maybe you'll have some input on ways that we could overcome all this fucking trauma that is getting put on these children. Because we have our hands full with this. There's going to be a lot of fucking traumatized children out there, and we're going to assist them with their healing so they could become light beings. Because in the condition that they're in, they're not going to be anything except from fucking sheep. And that's what fucking society is manifesting. That's what they're cultivating, is a bunch of sheep. So they fucking get all the parents and they fucking just overpower them with all this fear-based bullshit. And then they come home and they project that shit onto their kids. And their kids don't know any better but to pick it up because it's what they're seeing. So then they see this and then they embody it and then they carry it around with them. And everybody that comes into their fucking energy field, they're fucking up as well. So it's just one big vicious cycle of fuckery, and it's fucked up. But we're gonna smother that shit. We're gonna change the world, watch. I'm being serious. Like, when I say this, I am fucking serious. Like, we're gonna change the world. And that's the mentality. No more selling yourself short. Because we are fucking capable of just creating fucking dynasties. You know? Kingdoms. Fucking cities. States. We create this shit. So we need to fucking quit acting like we're not capable of this. Like, these people are special and we just don't have what it takes. Because it is that belief that you think that you don't have what it takes. Like, oh, I'm not a leader. I'm not this or I'm not that. No, you are that. But you have a belief that is set in place that is preventing you from seeing that. So once we get through to these beliefs and release them, then you'll fucking step into your true power. But we are going to fucking change the world. And it's going to start with this fucking spirit fam, man. And it's going to be one big family. And it's going to be all the youngsters on the planet, you know? Or anybody, not even just, mainly the youngsters, but, you know, certain adults that activated their inner child and they want to contribute as well. But we're not letting these mouthy ass fucking know-it-all adults fucking come piss on our parade. Fuck that. They already done enough damage. And they think they got it all fucking figured out. You know, I have numerous fucking relatives. Fuck family, relatives. I don't even know if that's relevant, but the last thing I'll fucking use is that family word. Family supports one another. Family loves one another unconditionally. Family will go out on a limb. Family will trust. Family will support. Family is a feeling. And I've said that in many videos. And if you're not receiving that in your family, it's not your family. And the moment that you can accept that and say, okay, universe, I'm ready to meet my true family, my spirit fam. And you're going to just start getting flooded with all these new people that you vibe with. It's been happening to me. But you got to learn to let that shit go. That whole relative thing, fuck that. They're not going to be here for you. Matter of fact, they're going to fucking be doubting you your whole path. Saying you need to wake up. You need to get with the program. I didn't raise you this way. Bitch, you didn't raise me at all. Fuck you mean? Raise. You ain't raised shit. Kids ain't being raised these fucking days. No, they're not. Because being raised is fucking being supported, being loved, being told that you could fucking accomplish anything, and letting them know that you support them and will help them accomplish what they want to accomplish without any fucking judgment, without any need to change anything, but just to go with the flow of things. And that's the family you're going to find. You're going to find it. I fucking, in the process of finding mine, I'm just bringing them all together. But if you're in a place right now where you just don't feel supported, you don't feel loved, you just don't feel wanted, that's okay. It really is. All it's telling you is that group of people that you were always told or programmed to call family isn't your family. I'm probably more family than they fucking are, because you know what? I support you, and I got your back, you know? As long as you're fucking living out of love and compassion, I fucking got your back, you know? So just know that one day you're going to attract a fucking group of people, and there's going to be a feeling that is involved with that. And it's just so fucking just beautiful. The feeling is just undescribable. It's like a remembrance. Like you've been with this person many lifetimes. And you've done this incarnation shit many lifetimes. And this is just another fucking mission. Another mission. I had that experience myself. It's fucking amazing. It's amazing. You know? And I wish everybody would have that experience. But like I said, you just gotta wake up to your true self. There's a point in your journey where you'll meet these people, but first you have to do your healing. They're not gonna come because you're not a vibrational match for them, you know? They're probably vibrating at a certain frequency than you are, so you're not gonna attract each other. But once you fucking just start loving yourself every day, wake up, stare yourself in the mirror and just tell yourself how badass you are. How much you love yourself, how much you support yourself, the good and the bad. Look yourself in the eye and say, you know what, I know you're not always going to make the best decision, but I know you're going to make the right decision, and I support you. And whatever decision you make and whatever shit we get into, we're going to make it through that too. Because we're some bad motherfuckers, Jack. And that's the mentality. That's the mentality. You're unstoppable. Can't no one get in your way. You shine your light of love, and no one can penetrate it. You're just fucking retracting all the haters, all the naysayers, and all the bitches. I have another thing that I wanted to bring up. You know, I grew up from the streets. I'm sure I mentioned that in previous videos. And there's certain words out there that just have too much fucking power. Too much power. And I think part of my purpose is assisting others and rendering them words powerless, so they can no longer affect anybody. Because no word should affect your state of being. Somebody should literally have to come up and shake the fucking life out of you for you to fall into a dense low vibration. And these words are words like nigger, faggot, bitch, punk, homo, queer, chink, spick, all that shit. Them fucking things are just words. But you give them power. You give them power. And we need to fucking take back that power and say, that fucking word don't affect me. That's just a fucking word. And then we could turn it into something fucking constructive. You know? Like how it went from nigger to nigga. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know? But they're still fucking... they're still on some dumb shit. Fucking... God forbid if a fucking white guy said the word nigga in front of a fucking bunch of African Americans, I'm sure at least a third of them would get offended. And that's what we need to remove. It's just a word. That's all it is. And who gives a fuck of the hate that's behind it? It's how you take it. You know? So you can call me a cracker all fucking day. You can call me a honky. You can call me a white boy. I don't give a fuck. Because I know I'm not white. I know I'm not a cracker. I'm a fucking spiritual being. I'm like fucking opaque. You see right through me. I'm like Casper. No fucking skin color. I don't see skin color. I see light and I see dark. And you're either coming from the light or you're coming from the dark. And like I said, I don't judge any of them words. That's just a pure fucking... It's just a mirror of who you are. If you want to use that word in a hateful sense, then go ahead. Just fucking shows your true colors. I've been to prison 3 fucking times. County jail, handful of times. And in there, it's just a fucking a cesspool of hate. And everybody's separated. You got your Hispanics on one side, you got your African Americans on the other, you got your white boys on the other, and then you got your Native Americans, and then you got your Islanders. At least in Washington State, because I've done time out here as well. But out in Illinois, usually it's just Hispanics, whites, and blacks. And then, you know, a few odds and ends. But they're all separated. It's all separation. It's bullshit. And, you know, they're all fucking fueling off of each other's hate. And it's so funny because they'll come together, but not in the sense that they should. Maybe in a sense to make some money or get over on somebody, but not on a sense where it comes from love. And I think that's another thing that I've been put on this planet to do, is to unite all that, to remove the hate. You know, let's turn these fucking penal systems, these fucking institutions into something productive. Instead of fucking creating criminals and strengthening their craft, how about we teach them how to heal themselves, how to become the loving spiritual beings that they are, and to share their life experiences with others who are going through that struggle, so they no longer have to get trapped in that fucking system. Because let me tell you, that's a fucking revolving door. I did it from fucking since I was 15 all the way up to I'm 27 years old. In and out. In and out. In and out. But it just takes a certain just remembrance or awakening that this wasn't your fucking path. It was then, so you could learn what you came to learn, but once you fucking learn that, it's time to move on. We ain't got to keep on making the same fucking ridiculous decisions. You know? Let me tell you something. This is how you know that the universe says, you're done. You're fucking done. You're done. Maybe you keep on making the same decision. Maybe you keep on falling into using drugs, right? And every time you go out and you go score yourself a bag of dope, you end up fucking getting arrested, or you get fucking pulled over, get fucked with, and it constantly happens. And you're like, what the fuck? Or let's just say you're a thief, right? and you keep on getting caught stealing and you go to jail, and it doesn't matter what you take. It could be a fucking stick of gum, but every time you take something, you get caught. That's the universe telling you this shit ain't for you. You learn that lesson. Come on, get with the fucking program. You know? Maybe you're in a relationship and maybe you're an unfaithful bastard and you fucking treat on all the beautiful women that you get with because you think that that's who you are and you're such a fucking player and so many women want you and it's cool to just play with women's emotions like that. And then every time you get in a relationship, you get caught doing that shit. It's just telling you that's not who you are. It's not who the fuck you are. You know? One thing that I've learned is without women, us men are fucking lost. We are absolutely lost. It is the women in our lives that keep us grounded, that keep that love in our heart. Because if not, we'd be on some other fucking shit. So, I'm fucking bringing back the divine feminine in this bitch. Fuck you mean? Because I know how important it is. Did you know way back when, in fucking Egypt, it was the women who were powerful. It was the divine feminine that fucking ruled the world. It wasn't this it wasn't this masculine bullshit of fucking war and hate and fucking force. No. It was love, flow, abundance. And that's what we're bringing back. And each one of us have an aspect of that in us. We have aspects of divine feminine, and then we have aspects of divine masculine. And it is our purpose in life to fucking mend them, to merge them in an equal balance. And that's what I'm working on. I have my masculine in line, you know, maybe sometimes I come off a little harsh, but that's just who I am. And sometimes you gotta hurt some feelings to kind of get your point across without intentionally doing that. It just comes about, you know. Just remember, you're feminine. You got some femininity in you, brother. And you got some masculinity in you, sister. And it's all about fucking balancing that shit out. To be that fucking spiritual being that you came here to be. This video's getting pretty fucking long here. But I'm just fucking on a rant. I'm just sharing what I came to share, you know. If people enjoy it, they enjoy it. If not, that's the beauty of it. Click, click. I'm gone. Bam, I'm gone, bitch. Parallel reality type shit. But I won't leave you on too much longer. I just wanted to say what I had to say, and maybe you got something from it, maybe you didn't. But just know that my videos ain't gonna have a certain topic always. You know? Just be fucking rants. But I know I'm gonna vibe with the people that are meant to hear it. And then the people that aren't, that are lost in their own fucking 3D material world, they'll go find their own fucking little videos of fucking dumb shit that doesn't even fucking serve you in this life. I just don't understand why somebody could watch a fucking 1 hour video of fucking dumb shit. People fucking... I can't even think of it because I don't watch that shit. I don't even know anymore. And that's such a beautiful thing. Like, I don't watch that shit no more. So, like, I don't even know what that shit consists of anymore. I don't know what's going on out there. I don't watch the fucking news. I don't read the newspapers. And I know if something shows up in my fucking reality and it has something to do with this 3D aspect of the material world, it's just enlightening me about this. Like, hey, this is going on right now, and that's going to have something to do with your purpose. So just keep that in mind. So either way, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. More importantly, love yourself.